Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of What Remains of Edith Finch. We've seen 3 stories so far, and I'm ready to see some more. Let's jump right back in. Okay. These children don't live very long. Maybe that's the curse. Oh, geez. Sorry, I had my audio off. She said after the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's side of the room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Okay, so he didn't go to the war. Did he return from the war? Oh, this house is so cute. Okay.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
A bottle of wine in the passage is sick. Okay, this is like a save point. Because this goes back out to the hallway. Okay, then the bottle of wine makes sense. Eek.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I wonder how old Barbara lived too. Should I do the math? Let's do the math on the ones that have died. Okay. Molly was 10. Calvin was 11. Barbara was 16. Oh, Sam lived a while. Sam was not a while. He was 33. And then Walter lived to 53. Okay, Walter lived a decent amount of time. Edie was almost 100. Her father was like 60, 57. Gregory was a year. Gus lived because I can't read that. I'll have to look in his room. And our mom lived like 50 years. And our brothers were 30 and 10. 30 and 9. Okay.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Listen. In the very first episode, there was something rattling around in the garage, and it disappeared. And I know this game wants me to forget about it, and then when Milton's in the house as the Moleman, be like shocked. But I remember. Happy birthday. Oh my god, this has probably been here for years. It looks like a cookie cake. How's it not moldy? Okay, let's see Barbara's story.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
Okay.
Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Uh-oh. Yo.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Do I have to do it?
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, not a basement, please. I have to do it? This music is making me anxious, you guys.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, a bloody handprint. Oh my god, it's so creepy in here.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
I need a minute. Okay. Putting on my big girl pants.
The old bridge rattled and grew still.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
I'm scared.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Keeps making me do this. Ugh. Like, doing this activity would be one thing, but the horror movie music is making it so much worse. What the helly? Walter, Walter's room is this way.
Walter, are you there?
Walter? Are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh my god, the hook man's behind me.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And there he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
And like this creepy clown nonsense.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Do I have to smack him from behind?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Do I have to smack him? Smack him.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Have to go back downstairs and smack him again? Oh look, the body's gone. Freaking fantastic.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Brother.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Crazy.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Honestly, the story itself is not that scary. But the horror movie music?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
No, thank you. No more horror movie music. Okay. So now we know where the key to the basement is. I'm thinking, Milton's drawings. This one is a pumpkin head. Were all the rest of them related?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Is it getting darker? I can't tell. Okay. Let's spin this sucker. Oh my god, this is still spinning. There we go. Basements are actually like the worst place to go. Maybe we should just not go. Thoughts? I guess we have to go. That's fine. We'll go. Have we ever even been in the basement? Sven.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh, why is it so dark in there?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay. Carrying packages.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Yay, secret door. Oh my god, a cave? For the Moleman!
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
This is like a bunker.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Wait, why would he dig if he wanted to get away? That doesn't make sense. I'll look at his story. Is that a painting of outside? So he became a shut-in. Fair enough. What else is there to do after your sister dies?
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Yo, he was in the basement for 30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started,
My recording crashed, but I caught it quickly, so that's good. We're in the middle of Walter's story. He's been in the basement for 30 years, and he's saying something about the shaking, when the shaking started.
but after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
I should have known there was a Moleman.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
So what's this shaking about?
Even a monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Monster?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone.
Oh, the
Maybe it
shaking
got tired
stopped?
of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Oh, goodness.
I have to leave while I still can.
So there was a Moleman terrorizing Walter, maybe?
I know it's out there somewhere.
These are getting scarier by the
Whatever
second.
killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
And Calvin.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Period,
I'm going to
Walter.
appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my god!
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Oh my god. Oh, that one did not feel good in my bones. Is that his radio?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Yo, be careful of the train track. That's insane. The family's cursed. The man had an underground bunker. He lived peacefully for 30 years, and the second he stepped outside, he gets hit by a train? That's insanity. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go. We just have to watch out for trains. So
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
the only person in our family who's lived long is Edith, then. Because I was gonna say, like, oh, Walter lived a while, but he was
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
in a bunker the whole time.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Well, but our mom's dad lived decently long. What is that sound?
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Okay.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was
Maybe
time I
2.
heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
A train from nowhere? There's not even a train. Whatever. 2005. Okay, wait. He died in 2005 when I was 6. Mom died in 2016. So I must be like 17 at this point. Is 10 years enough for a railway? Oh, okay. It was coming around the corner. Okay, fine. I'll leave it. I will leave it.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
You? Who are we writing to? Do we have a baby?
And the history you're a part of.
Teen pregnancy? Okay. Let's loop back around.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Am I?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Who's she talking to? Is it Milton?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Oh my god, the swing. Man. I don't like that I'm outside in the dark right now, actually. I don't like that at all. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, this way?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
True.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
What the heck? Lucy? Does it say stuff on them? Lucy was a dog. Daisy. Charlie's a cat. Tucker, Coco, Zoe. And then we have Derpy, Derpy Jr., Burpy, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, and Zerpy. Bailey. Oh my god. Christopher. The fish! Shadow, Oliver, Shotzi, Bob. Where's, what did we name the cat after the kid? Molly. Where's Molly's?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Okay. I can like hear a train. Does anybody else hear that? Molly Finch? Oh my gosh, so she was barely 10. Calvin was 11. Sven and Edie. So grandma died like right after we moved. Because I think the calendar said November 2010. Walter Finch. Not her just putting a piece of rock. Barbara was a star.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Is this the house?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, that's the original house? Shoot. Can I zoom in?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That's crazy. So this must be her and
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Sven and the baby. I wonder, did they ever meet their siblings? Hold on. Surely they did. Oh, there's more cemeteries. I'll go over there. Because this is Molly, Calvin, and Walter, and Barbara are all her kids, right? Yeah. Okay. Molly died when Barbara was 3. Then Barbara died when Calvin was 10. Calvin died. He and Sam were both 11. There's also like a whole generation that I'm missing. It's probably on the 3rd floor, I'm assuming. Sorry if this is making you
But the
guys
older I
motion
get,
sick.
the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Sorry if this is making you guys motion sick, by the way.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Okay, so Gregory and Gus are Sam's children. And the last one would be my mom.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Milton. Milton, that's my brother.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
There's no end date. Sanjay. This must be my mom's, my dad, I guess? And Lewis, my brother. There's a little bench.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Can I climb this? To the 3rd floor we go.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I knew she was pregnant. Stick the landing.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Okay, guys. I am gonna leave this 3rd one here. Super excited to explore the 3rd floor. And just a reminder I'm uploading every Tuesday and Thursday. Be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment of any games you want me to play next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!